We are live. We are live. We are live. Let me see if I see the chat. Shout out to everyone. This is an emergency live stream, not a podcast, a reaction. Typical reactions are pre-recorded in the car. I have a very busy week. I want to make sure to get this done for you guys properly and urgently, as fast as possible. Also, it's easier for me when it comes to doing it this way, as far as editing goes, to get it up for you guys as fast as possible as well. But nonetheless, I'm here. I'm Sound. Welcome. If you're new here, this is Club Ambition. Welcome to Club Ambition. Subscribe to the channel, comment down below, smash that like button. Smash that like button on this video, especially if you've been, here watching us during all of this entire drama of the year. Biggest story of the year, biggest beef of the year. Kendrick Lamar and Drake. And J. Cole, the three-headed monster, but then J. Cole bowed out. And now we have breaking news. J. Cole's responding. I see the live chat. Shout out to everyone in the live chat watching me right now. Let's get to it, though. I want to play the record from start to finish. Get a full reaction, real reaction. Break down some of the lyrics and give some of my thoughts and share them with you all. Can I do that? Share some back. I'm going to get the live chat popping and get you guys, get your perspective and your take on it as well. Man, what a year. What a year for music. What a year for music. Can you guys hear me? Let me make sure you guys can hear me and see me fine. Let me know if you guys can hear me and see me fine. Can you guys hear me and see me fine? Let me know in the live chat real quick, and I'll start the song. Emergency U. Shout out to Alan, Elsa, Rager. Can you guys hear me and see me fine? Let me know if you guys hear me and see me fine on the live chat, and I'll start going. Yeah, you good, bro. All right, shout out Rager. All right, we good. Let's start the song then. All ears. You can hear me? Let's go. Here we are. Can you guys hear the song good? Let me know if you need it higher. Can you hear the song good? God damn.
Ride to it, 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 ride to it,
Drinking my olive pie.
to it,
Get that gut health.
ride to it, ride to it,
Get that gut health right. Goddamn.
Young Jermaine walked the straight and narrow. Minimum wage jobs for the narrow, but still my mind was on the zeros. I fiend for the perks that was seen flipping birds. So
Song lower? You guys want the song lower? Or is the song too high? What are you guys saying in the live chat?
we was skipping church, but my eyes was on the sparrows. Niggas flipping pies, spending thousands on a payroll. Shit, I wanna shine too. I want dimes too. Jealous niggas wanna know just how my rhymes blew. Mono y mono, I'm Bono, I'm you times two.
God.
Now I'm bougie, I done outgrew the fountain blue. But never forgot the spot where I developed my plot. To dwell at the top, the veil where all my skeletons locked. If I could do it all over, then I never would swap. I seen good, I seen bad, had my melanin mocked. I seen lifelong friends turn to devilish ops. I was miking.
Oh, the music is too high? I'll put it down a little bit for you. How about
Red leather trying to tell him to stop. You better beat it before you see that heavy metal get popped. He was a mean ass wing with a hell of a shot. But if no team draft king, he gon' bet on the block. He wanna ball till he fall until the Federals knock.
If no team draft king, he gonna bet on the block? Nah. I gotta play it better. I gotta play it from the top. There's a lot of bars here. God damn. God damn. Is it better at this volume? Mic low? Oh, you can barely hear me? All right, my bad. Is it only low when the... I think it's only low when the audio is playing in the music, right?
Ride to it, 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 young Jermaine walked the straight and narrow. Minimum wage jobs for the narrow, but still my mind was on the zeros. I fiend for the perks that was seen flipping birds, so we was skipping church, but my eyes was on the sparrows. Niggas flipping pies, spending thousands on apparel. Shit, I wanna shine too, I want dimes too. Jealous niggas wanna know just how my rhymes blew. Mono e mono, I'm Bono, I'm you times two. Now I'm bougie, I done outgrew the fountain blue, but never forgot the spot where I developed my plot. To dwell at the top, the veil where all my skeletons locked. If I could do it all over, then I never would swap. I seen good, I seen bad, had my melanin mocked. I seen lifelong friends turn to devilish ops.
Had my melanin mocked. Bro, I never heard that phrase in my life. Had my melanin mocked. What is it to get your melanin mocked? Oh, your melanin mocked. I thought he meant like hit. So copied or made fun of. The way he said it though sounded like he got hit. So someone's making fun of your skin. Okay, that's happened to me. Racism. Okay, I get it. Typical high school racism. We've all faced it. Well, not all of us, but yeah, I faced it. But I thought it sounded like he meant like he got punched in the head. That just sounded hard.
Had my melanin mocked.
Melanin mocked.
Lifelong friends turn to devilish ops. I was Mike in red leather trying to tell him to stop. You better beat it for you see that heavy metal get popped. He was a mean ass wing with a hell of a shot, but if no team draft king, he gon' bet on the block. He wanna ball till he fall until the federals knock, and sit his ass on the bench for moving careless with rock. You can't relate unless your father was not around, and your mother went out and found someone else and then brought him round, and they salaries didn't combine when they married and brought you out of that poverty. Then you moved to a soft little part of town, so that when you back in the hood you feel awkward about it now. Then your confidence start to drown, but the rapping gave you some positive thoughts, so you jot them down. You jot them down. Ride to it, 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 ride to it. Y'all niggas ain't stopping me. 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 Yeah. Benjamin Button, cold flows, reverse time. To find deliveries good as mine, you gotta search primes. I'm scaling heights higher than birds can perch, trying to be something, hoping that peace comes to my cursed mind. One thing's for sure, that I've matured from my first rhyme. I learned long ago, you can't please them all and it hurts trying. In this game where all you've got is your name like dirt, I'm smirking at niggas trying to besmirch mine. Absurd times, where the fake get told it is wise. I can see hate in both of your eyes, but the third's blind. So you search lines, but you struggle, which explains the puzzled look on the dull faces the word finds. I hate when raps become but like do not disturb signs. Can't knock it if I see it's about to do. They instigate the fuckery because it's profitable, but singing stop the violence tunes with dudes in hospitals. I pulled the plug because I seen where that was about to go. They wanted blood, they wanted clicks to make their pockets grow. They see this fire in my pen and think I'm dodging smoke. I wouldn't have lost the battle dog, I would've lost the bro. I would've gained a foe, and all for what? Just to attain some old props from strangers that don't got a clue what I've been aiming for since the age of 14. Jermaine is no king, if that means I gotta dig up dirt and pay the whole team of algorithm bot niggas just to sway the whole thing on social media, competing for your favorable memes to be considered best to live and rest. The weight of both things. I understand the thirst of being first that made them both swing, protecting legacies. So lines got crossed, perhaps regrettably. My friends went to war, I walked away with all they blood on me. Now some will discredit me, try wipe away my pedigree, but please find a nigga out that's rapping this incredibly. My dog texted me, I share the words he said to me. If you refuse to shoot the gun, don't mean the gun ain't deadly. I guess in that metaphor, hypothetically, the gun is me. I texted back like, guess a gun ain't what I'm trying to be, my nigga. They stripped me of my spot and now I'm finally free, my nigga. They say I'm picking sides, hey, don't you lie on me, my nigga. To start another war, hey Drake, you'll always be my nigga. I ain't ashamed to say you did a lot for me, my nigga.
Wow.
Fuck all the narratives.
Wow.
Tapping back into your magic pen is what's imperative. Reminding these folks why we do it. It's not for beefing, it's for speaking our thoughts, pushing ourselves, reaching the charts, reaching your minds, deep in your hearts, creeping to find emotions to touch, something inside to open you up, help you cope with the rough times and shit. I'm sending love cause we ain't promised shit, my nigga. Y'all niggas ain't stopping me, yeah. Y'all niggas ain't stopping me, nah, nigga. Y'all niggas ain't stopping me. Y'all niggas ain't stopping me.
Wow.
Y'all niggas ain't stopping me. Y'all niggas ain't stopping me.
Wow. 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 Can you guys hear me? I'm speechless. I'm speechless. I want to read these lyrics. If you guys can hear me, we're about to read these lyrics. Wow. What the fuck? Yo, you guys just hear that though? Did you guys just hear that? This is rapping. This is hip hop. This is wow. Let me just shut the fuck up and read this shit. This is fucking crazy. Cause my thing is, wow. Yeah. No. J. Cole's him, man. J. Cole's really him. This is the most relatable. This is the most human rapper of all time is J. Cole. There's no more human rapper, more down-to-earth rapper than J. Cole. I think J. Cole will go down in history as that person. He doesn't use social media. He doesn't post really, right? He's not really doing any reviews. He's speaking through the music. He's addressing everything through the music. And when it comes to this beef, for those who don't remember, obviously J. Cole at Dreamville Festival, after dropping a song dissing back Kendrick Lamar, he basically retracted the song. He apologized to Kendrick Lamar. So after J. Cole apologized to Kendrick Lamar, bowed out of the beef between Kendrick Lamar and Drake, he didn't want to be a third party. He didn't want to be involved. Didn't want to pick a side. We have him dropping features. Nothing is being addressed. People are questioning, is he still friends with both of them? Is he taking the Drake side? It seems like he's been taking the Kendrick side. Ignorantly, we can say that because without knowing what's really going on, we see him on the A$AP Rocky song, on the Future Metro Boomin album. These collaborations just feel like he's quote-unquote picking a side, right? If we still want to keep up the side narrative. But realistically in life, what's the chat saying? You guys are going crazy. Realistically in life, none of that matters, right? What matters is what's going on between these people. Let's talk about it. Let's read the lyrics. He goes, Young Jermaine walked straight and narrow, minimum wage jobs for dinero. Right? Spanglish vibes. And still my mind on zeros. I fiend for the perks that was seen flipping birds. So we was skipping church, but my eyes was on the sparrows. Niggas flipping pies, spending $1,000 on apparel. Shit, this guy be rapping his ass off. Just the way it sounds when you say the bars after bars. Shit, I want to shine too. I want dimes too. Jealous niggas want to know just how my rhymes blew. Mano a mano. I'm Bono. I'm times two. I'm you times two. You two. Bono, lead singer of the U2 band. Jesus Christ. I caught that right away. Now I'm bougie. I done outgrew the fountain blue. But never spot where I developed my plot to dwell in the top, the ville, where the skeleton's locked. If I could do it all over, then I never would swap. I've seen good, I've seen bad. My melanin mocked, had my melanin mocked. Yeah, I think that's a double meaning right there, yeah. The chat's right. I think that's a double meaning because melanin mocked, but then melanin mocked. I think he's got into fights. That's what he meant. I've seen my lifelong friends turn to devilish ops. I was Mike in the red leather jacket, Michael Jackson trying to tell him to stop. You better beat it before you see the heavy metal get popped. He was a mean-ass wig with a hell of a shot. But if no team draft king, he gonna bet on the block. Ah! God damn! If no team draft king, he gonna bet on the block. That's a DraftKings sponsorship. Real quick bag. Listen, we're not gonna do no DraftKings, but I am Underdog Fantasy. So while we're here, Underdog Fantasy, use the promo code Ambition right there. Promo code Ambition, Underdog Fantasy. Shameless plug. Download the app. Free $100 up to your first free $100 deposit. You'll get matched free money. Play responsibly. It's a fantasy betting app. Underdog Fantasy, promo code Ambition. Because if J. Cole wants to shout out DraftKings, we're not doing that over here. We're Team Underdog Fantasy. So shout out to Underdog Fantasy. But back to the reaction. He gonna bet on the block. God damn. He want a ball till he fall to the Federals knock. Sit his ass on the bench for moving careless with rock. God damn. You can't relate. This is not even the verse yet, or is it 2 verses? It's not even the part where he's addressing the Drake and it's still hard. And your mother went out and found someone else, then brought him around. The salaries they combined and married and brought you out off that poverty. You moved to soft part of town, then so go back to your hood. You feel awkward about it now. Your confidence start to drown, but the rapping gave you some positive thoughts. You jot them down. You jot them down. It's a story. It's a story about being young, growing up, becoming the rapper. I'm assuming it's his story, right? He's reflected on his own story. This shit's crazy. I gotta press this button. That shit's nuts, bro. This guy went crazy. This motherfucker went crazy real quick. God damn. Ride to it. Ride to it. Ride to it. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a huge fan of the production too much. It's really like chill. But it works. It works. It works. Let me see. It works. It works. My bad. I thought J. Cole. I saw it's like a J. Cole account. I thought it was J. Cole DMing me. I'm like, what the fuck? Is he watching? What? That was weird. Okay, here we go. Y'all niggas ain't stopping me. Y'all niggas ain't stopping me. And this is the second and final verse, correct? Let's go. This is a big kahuna. So he addresses everything here. Benjamin Button Cole flows reverse time. To find deliveries good as mine, you gotta search primes. Prime, Amazon. I'm scaling heights higher than the birds can perch, trying to be something. Hoping the peace comes to my cursed mind. One thing's for sure, that I matured from my first rhyme. Yeah, he's talking about himself coming up as a rapper. I learned long ago you can't please them all, and it hurts trying. In this game where all you got is your name, Little Dirk, I'm smirking at niggas trying to besmirch mine. Absurd times where the fake get toted as wise. I can see hate in both of your eyes, but the third eye's blind. So you search lines, but you struggle, which explains the puzzle look at the dull face as the word finds. I hate that what rap becomes, but not like do not disturb signs. Can't knock it if it's about the dough. They instigate the fuckery because it's profitable. But singing Stop the Violence tunes when the dude's in the hospitals, I pulled the plug because I seen where that was about to go. Okay, he's talking about right here. He's talking, it's a double entendre, genius, it's still annotating it. But from my own observation, I thought that he was talking about himself when he goes to hospitals to visit people in the hospitals. Like for nonprofit or just people, one wish or make a wish. I thought it was some Make-A-Wish shit. This is not no Make-A-Wish shit. He's talking about but singing Stop the Violence tunes when dudes are in the hospitals. He said, I pulled the plug because I seen where that was about to go. So pulling a plug on people when they're in the hospital, when they're bed dying, right? Condolences, rest in peace. A lot of people go through that shit. That shit's dark. Then he says they wanted blood, they wanted clicks, make their pockets grow. So here he's talking about he pulled the plug on the beef because he saw where it was about to go. And this is what he said. He said a lot of this already on stage at the Dreamville Fest during the speech. So this is not breaking news necessarily so far, right? He said they wanted blood, they wanted clicks to make their pockets grow. They see this fire in my pen, think I'm dodging smoke. I wouldn't have lost a battle, dog. I would have lost a bro. Damn. People were saying, including myself, I'm like, yo, he dodged a bullet. Him backing out was his best decision because look at what Kendrick did to Drake. Kendrick would have done the same thing to J. Cole. But J. Cole's saying like, yo, I wasn't dodging the smoke. It wasn't that I didn't want to get annihilated. I didn't want to be canceled or be, what's it called? Allegations made against me. My career in jeopardy. I don't want to spiral. Like Drake's spiraling right now. It comes off like he's spiraling, right? I would say he's spiraling. He's fucking spiraling. And then he says he would have lost a bro. So he would have lost a brother. And I would have gained a foe. Who's the bro and who's the foe? I'm assuming the foe. Who would be the foe? What do you guys think? Like, is the foe Drake? No. Drake would be the friend because that was the closest one he was with. But then he basically apologized to Kendrick. So maybe Kendrick's the bro? No, it wouldn't make no sense. Okay, maybe Kendrick would have been the foe. What's the live chat? What are you guys thinking? Would Kendrick be the foe? What's the live chat saying? Drake obviously lost. I think the best. Who's the foe and who's the friend? Is Drake the friend and is Kendrick? What do you guys believe in? Was it some bots? There's some bots in the live chat. There's bots everywhere, man. God bless. If Kendrick cared. Yeah. And it goes, he keeps going. And all for what? Just to attain some more props from the strangers that don't got a clue what I've been aiming for. Since the age 14, they said Kendrick would be both. Yeah, Kendrick would be both, right? You guys are right. Shout out to Con Prince, Jaden in the live chat. Drake would have been the foe. Kendrick is both. Kendrick can't be foe, bro. He can't be, I would have lost a bro. I would have get, okay, I get what you guys saying. So he's saying both. I would have lost a bro, and that bro that he lost would become the foe. Okay, I can see that. And he goes, all for what? Just to attain some more props from strangers that don't got a clue what I've been aiming for. Since the age of 14, Jermaine is no king. If that means I got to dig up dirt and pay the whole team of algorithm bot niggas just to sway the whole thing on social media competing for your favorable means to be considered the best of live, best alive, and the rest of the weight of both things. I think they fucked up these lyrics here, but we'll read them still. Who is he? Is he talking about Kendrick Lamar? Remember, the rumors was that Kendrick Lamar paid for bots, right? Or his team paid for bots, and he might have not had no recollection of it. That was the rumor. Algorithm of bot niggas just to sway the whole thing on social media, competing for your favorable means to be considered the best alive. Since the age of 14, Jermaine is no king. If that means I dig up. So he says to be a king, they're looking at it in this beef. You have to dig up dirt and pay a whole team of algorithm bot to sway the whole things, social media. Is he dissing Kendrick here? He's dissing someone because he's mocking the idea of what they did. Kendrick Lamar did this, technically. Or let's say Drake did it. He would be dissing Drake, right? Drake always has bots, both sides probably. They both probably use bots. I'm not gonna lie to you. And if not them, I don't want to say like, oh, they said like Drake was like, let's use bots, chubs. And then Kendrick was like, hey, yo, Punch, Ab, Schoolboy, let's use bots. No. Their fan bases, like rich fan base, probably paid. You can pay for bots for someone without their acknowledgement. If I wanted to right now, I'm pretty sure there's a website I can go to and I can pay for like 1,000 fake bots to join the live stream. Or you guys can by just submitting the link, and I wouldn't even know. I would think, oh my God, it's 1,000 extra people, but then someone's paying for the bots. So it could be bots, or maybe he's just making fun of the bots, but then he's saying that would mean you have to dig up dirt. He's talking about people doing this. I don't think he's, okay, fuck it. I understand the thirst of being first and made them both swing. That made them both swing, protecting legacy, so lines got crossed, perhaps regrettably. My friends went to war. I walked away with all they blood on me. God damn. God. I could see that shit. The blood. It's like this guy's... It's like he's in fucking Gladiator. I wouldn't even put no images up because it's too gory for fucking social for live stream. That's a bar. My friends went to war. I walked away with all they blood on me. God damn. He was caught in the middle. He really was the middle child. He really was a middle child. This is poetic. This is beautiful right here. I love this. Protecting legacy so lines got crossed, perhaps regrettably. I understand of the thirst of being first that made them both swing. But the thirst of being first is what made you swing, Cole. You fell a victim of the social media hype. He responded right before Drake. Am I wrong? Didn't Cole respond before Drake? That's what I was like, what the fuck is going on? Right? Or did he drop, was that after Push-Ups? I forgot when that song dropped. Was it after Push-Ups? But it just felt left field. It was unexpected. And people didn't know, was he going to team up with Drake? Was he going to come by himself? He came by himself. And it's like, oh. But then even in it sounded like he didn't want to say it. He sounded like he was lying. I mean, he's saying the guy really didn't have classics or it just sounded like, it was like, bro, you're lying. You're reaching. They said Kendrick Cole is a walking contradiction. Thank you. No, yeah, there's contradictions here. But, everyone's going to have some contradictions. It's not going to be a perfect record, but I like it so far. I like what I'm seeing. But there's going to be some holes in it, so I'm here to point it out with you guys. No, now some will discredit me, try to wipe away my pedigree, but please find a nigga out that's rapping this incredibly. No, he's a bet. Bro, when J. Cole's dropping, when J. Cole is active in the rap game, when he's actively dropping, he's the best. He's the best. Whenever J. Cole has an album out, at that point in time, he's the best rapper in the world. Whenever he drops his project. That's saying a lot. Because Drake's been the best for a lot of years, a lot of moments. But let's say when he dropped For All the Dogs, didn't feel like Drake was the best. And he could not say that confidently. But whenever J. Cole drops, he can say that confidently. What happened was this time around, even though might delete later, phenomenal project. But now it leaves a sour taste in your mouth, right? But I think after this song, this might be like his baptism, damn near, right? What do you guys think? Is he, for those who had any doubt, I already was saying it, like J. Cole. I joked, we had a funeral for J. Cole fans, not for J. Cole, for J. Cole fans, because I felt bad. I'm like, yo, Cole backed out of the beef. What the fuck, right? But then long term, now we realize, okay, he's the winner in all this. He lived to live another day. Let's see another day. Now some discredit me, try to wipe my pedigree. In terms of penmanship, where do you rank the big three? How do you rank the big three? Shit, man. I think that J. Cole, I don't know what I'm going to say. I'm going to have a hot take. I'll save the hot take. I'll talk about this more on the podcast Monday night, guys. My dog texted me. I'll share the words he said to me. If you refuse to shoot a gun, doesn't mean the gun ain't deadly. I guess that in that metaphor, hypothetically, the gun is me. I text him back. Guess a gun ain't what I'm trying to be, my nigga. Damn. You think he's texting Drake this? No, right? He's not texting Drake this. He ain't texting Drake this. No. Could be anyone. Nas. Nas has that famous song about a gun. Rapping like from a perspective of a gun. My dog. But I don't think he would text Nas like this. I don't know. I think he'll text Nas with like apostrophes and proper grammar. But never know. Him and Nas might be closer than we realized this whole time. Nas did repost some Kendrick's song recently. So Nas might be tapped in. We don't know. They stripped me of my spot, and now I'm finally free, my nigga. They said I'm picking sides. Hey, don't you lie on me, my nigga. So he's saying I didn't pick no side in this shit. Niggas want to say, oh, I'm on Team Drake. I'm Team Kendrick. He said, I didn't pick no sides. Okay. That's good to know. Because it felt like as if that recently, right? That has been a narrative. He's been on the A$AP Rocky song, these features. Oh, is he picking a side? What's going on? What's going on? Very random. And the thing about it, guys, we have to understand, J. Cole doesn't owe us nothing realistically. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. But the perception is going to be always, when you're dropping a feature, right? He's not promoting the record. He didn't promote the A$AP Rocky song. He didn't promote the Future Metro Boomin song. He didn't promote the times he was on these albums or on these mixtapes, or not mixtapes, singles, features, collaborations. The artists did, not J. Cole. So it felt like, okay, were you not aware that they were going to drop these songs? Okay. Are you just trying not to promote them because you don't want to make it seem like you're picking a side? But then he's reiterating right here. He's telling you, I'm not picking sides. Don't lie on me. He says, they stripped me of my spot. Now I'm finally free. He's basically saying, you guys placed me at this, caliber, the top 3. Now you took me out of that. I'm finally free. But then he wanted to be that. But now he's like realizing, damn, there was freedom in this. He found some freedom in this because he was not a part of the conflict. He said to start another war, A, Drake, you'll always be my nigga. I ain't ashamed to say you did a lot for me, my nigga. Fuck all the narratives. Yo, that's dope. It's some brother shit. These guys are brothers. These guys are close, man. They did a whole tour together. The biggest tour of all time is gonna always include J. Cole. Biggest tour of all time now. Biggest rap tour of all time. My bad. They said this is him responding to Maul. I don't think he's responding to Maul. No. I'm picking sides. I mean, he responded to the narratives that Maul and other podcasters like myself might have been saying. I could see that. I can see what you guys say there in the live chat. To start another war, Drake, you'll always be my nigga. So basically, people are saying like, he's saying, I don't want to start another war, right? Or is he addressing the idea of Drake and Kendrick starting another war? Because there's this round 2 narrative, et cetera, et cetera. And I think he dropped today because something's coming Friday. I think Kendrick Lamar's coming Friday with a single. And then Kendrick Lamar's album's dropping October 24th. That's my prediction. Yeah. Or it might just drop right on Halloween. But I think this was going to happen. Tapping back into your magic pen is what's imperative. Reminding these folks why we do it. It's not for beefing. It's for it's for speaking our thoughts, pushing ourselves, reaching the charts, reaching your minds, deep in your heart. Damn. Screaming to find emotions to touch, something inside to open you up. Help you cope with the rough times and shit. I'm sending love because we ain't promised shit. My nigga, damn. Y'all niggas ain't stopping me. Y'all niggas ain't stopping me. He's here. He's not leaving. He's here. He ain't going nowhere. Damn. You guys want to hear it again? Let's play it a little bit again. At least the ending, man. God damn. No, he was spitting. I love this song. I really love this song. I don't know what it is. Sometimes, man, you know what it is? Sometimes it'd be like, I gotta hit a like. Sometimes it'd be the timing, right, guys? Like, don't you agree that the timing of this song release was dope? I like it on Wednesday. It's like separate from everything else. He's addressing shit. It's called Port Antonio. Port Antonio, I believe, is in Jamaica. He's probably there right now on vacation or just, taking a trip. Is this a single for the fall off? Is this off the fall off? Play the whole thing. All right, fuck it. Let's do it. We're here.
Young Jermaine walked the straight and narrow. Minimum wage jobs for the narrow. But still my mind was on the zeros. I fiend for the perks that was seen flipping birds. So we was skipping church, but my eyes was on the...
This is a Jay-Z Dead President sample. I'm out for presidents to represent me. It is. It's slowed down though, kind of, right? Dun, dun, dun. Damn, this shit gonna get copyrighted then. They might take this whole live stream down. Damn, that's a Dead President Jay-Z sample? I forgot. Yeah, this shit might go down. God damn.
Sparrows, niggas flipping pies, spending thousands on a payroll. Shit, I wanna shine too. I want dimes too. Jealous niggas wanna know just how my rhymes blew. Mono y mono, I'm Bono, I'm you times 2. Now I'm bougie, I done outgrew the fountain blue. But never forgot the spot where I developed my plot. To dwell at the top, the veil where all my skeletons locked. If I could do it all over, then I never would swap. I seen good, I seen bad, had my melanin mocked. I seen lifelong friends turn to devilish ops. I was Mike in red leather trying to tell him to stop. You better beat it for you see that heavy metal get popped. He was a mean ass wing with a hell of a
And isn't it crazy like how Michael Jackson still, bro, Michael Jackson is the greatest artist of all time. There's never gonna be a greater artist than Michael Jackson. I'm sorry. Michael Jackson is being mentioned in this beef. It's been mentioned by Drake, Cole, and then now Cole again. It's been mentioned by fucking Kendrick Lamar. The Michael Jackson bars are so reminiscent, not reminiscent, but persistent in this beef, like still mentioned. Like even now in this like baptism kind of bowing out explanation, comeback moment, it's another fucking Michael Jackson bar. It's just hard. It's just hard.
My plot, to dwell at the top, the veil where all my skeletons lock. If I could do it all over, then I never would swap. I seen good, I seen bad, had my melanin mocked. I seen lifelong friends turn to devilish ops. I was Mike in red leather trying to tell him to stop. You better beat it for you see that heavy metal get popped. He was a mean ass wing with a hell of a shot. But if no team draft king, he gon' bet on the block. He wanna ball till he fall until the federals knock. And sit his ass on the bench for moving careless with rock. You can't relate unless your father was not around and your mother went out and found someone else and then brought around, and they salaries didn't combine. When they married and brought you out of that poverty, then you moved to a soft little part of town, so that when you back in the hood you feel awkward about it now. Then your confidence start to drown, but the rapping.
Yo, stop arguing in the live chat, man. Let's show some love. If J. Cole's showing love, you guys can show some love. You guys adding each other. Stop beefing in the live chat. God damn it, guys. What's going on in this damn live chat?
Gave you some positive thoughts, so you jot them down. You jot them down. Ride to it, 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 ride to it. Y'all niggas ain't stopping me. 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 Y'all niggas ain't stopping me.
Who the fuck is Jay-Z? Why is a Jay-Z account in live chat? Oh my god.
Yeah, Benjamin Button, cold flows, reverse time. To find deliveries good as mine, you gotta search primes. I'm scaling heights higher than birds can perch, trying to be something, hoping that peace comes to my cursed mind. One thing's for sure, that I've matured from my first rhyme. I learned long ago, you can't please them all and it hurts trying. In this game where all you've got is your name like Dirk, I'm smirking at niggas trying to besmirch mine. Absurd times, with a fake get told it is wise. I can see hate in both of your eyes, but the third's blind. So you search lines, but you struggle, which explains the puzzled look on the dull faces the word finds. I hate when raps become but like do not disturb signs. Can't knock it if I see it's about to do. They instigate the fuckery because it's profitable, but singing stop the violence tunes with dudes in hospitals. I pulled the plug because I seen where that was about to go. They wanted blood, they wanted clicks to make their pockets grow. They see this fire in my pen and think I'm dodging smoke. I would've lost the battle dog, I would've lost the bro. I would've gained a foe, and all for what? Just to attain some old props from strangers that don't got a clue what I've been aiming for since the age of 14. Jermaine is no king, if that means I gotta dig up dirt and pay the whole team of algorithm bot niggas just to sway the whole thing on social media, competing for your favorable memes to be considered best to live and rest. The weight of both things. I understand the thirst of being first that made them both swing, protecting legacies. So lines got crossed, perhaps regrettably. My friends went to war, I walked away with all they blood on me. Now some will discredit me, try wipe away my pedigree, but please find a nigga out that's rapping this incredibly. My dog texted me, I share the words he said to me. If you refuse to shoot the gun, don't mean the gun ain't deadly. I guess in that metaphor, hypothetically, the gun is me. I texted back like, guess a gun ain't what I'm trying to be, my nigga. They stripped me of my spot and now I'm finally free, my nigga. They say I'm picking sides, hey, don't you lie on me, my nigga. To start another war, hey Drake, you'll always be my nigga. I ain't ashamed to say you did a lot for me, my nigga. Fuck all the narratives, tapping back into your magic pen is what's imperative. Reminding these folks why we do it, it's not for beefing, it's for speaking our thoughts, pushing ourselves, reaching the charts, reaching your minds, deep in your hearts, creeping to find emotions to touch, something inside to open you up, help you cope with the rough times and shit. I'm sending love cause we ain't promised shit, my nigga. Y'all niggas ain't stopping me, yeah. Y'all niggas ain't stopping me, y'all niggas ain't stopping me. Y'all niggas ain't stopping me. Y'all niggas ain't stopping me. Y'all niggas ain't stopping me.
Yeah, I like that song a lot, man. I appreciate it for what it is. I appreciate it for what it is. Let's recap some things, right? So J. Cole drops his song out of nowhere Wednesday, and it's addressing the reason why he quit the beef between Drake and Kendrick Lamar. He explained, first of all, the song also, it's not on streaming services right away. He drops it on Instagram first, then on YouTube, but not on streaming services. Following the trend that J. Cole, well, not J. Cole, but that Kendrick Lamar and Drake also have been doing during the beef. It's kind of anti-industry, kind of like a middle finger to streaming services. Putting the fans first. I appreciate that. I like that. And I like dropping on Wednesday. I remember, didn't record labels usually drop on Wednesdays, middle of the week, or was it Tuesdays, years ago, not Fridays? I like that. But also, what's coming this Friday? So is Kendrick dropping this Friday? Could that be a reason that he dropped this, on Wednesday too? Or was it just random? Is this a song off the fall off? We don't know yet. There's no fall off announcement, no track list, right? So he's addressing everything. The big three, J. Cole, Drake, Kendrick. All these years we have J. Cole himself saying he's fine being number 3. He acknowledged that he was number 3, right? But then through these years of them being separate, collaborating sometimes here and there, all three of them, different songs, J. Cole and Drake last year were buddy-buddy. So it was like, oh, shit. J. Cole and Drake, arguably what Drake people, number 1, because Kendrick has it, Kendrick wasn't dropping post Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, and that song, that album, I think that's his worst album. His worst album is a good album, but still his worst, meaning the perception was mixed, more mixed, I think, than any of his projects that he's released, like official albums, not counting Untitled, and maybe not Section 80. Depends. I think Section 80 is classic. But J. Cole and Drake on tour together, right? Everywhere. Dropping 2 songs together. Big as the What? Then they also have the song on Evil Ways, on Scary Hours, the deluxe version of For All the Dogs, that Fat D, double Fat D. They gave us both their Fat Ds. However you want to interpret it. I think Evil Ways, the rapping was better than on First Person Shooter. But First Person Shooter is a legacy song. Like, that's one of the best rap songs of all time, one of the best music videos of all time. Excuse me. But then, it's interesting. When J. Cole said at the Dreamville Fest, he's bowing out, he's taking a step back, he basically wants to peace. That's what he's saying on the song. It's the same thing. He's saying he wants peace, but then he's also speaking directly to Drake. And he's saying to Drake, right, when you read the lyrics, he's literally telling Drake, basically, to not believe in the narratives. He's telling Drake, don't believe the narratives. I'm not picking sides. And it's like, no matter what you think, Drake, J. Cole's telling Drake on this song, he's speaking to Drake. He's like, yo, we'll always be friends. Like, you've done a lot for me. We'll always be friends. Like, you always be my brother, no matter what. Yeah, I ain't ashamed to say you did a lot for me. They say I'm picking sides, but don't you lie on me. To start another war, Drake, you always be my nigga. You always be, you know what I'm saying? They stripped me on the spot. Now I'm finally free, my nigga. This shit was hard, bro. I like this a lot. I like, but then why? There is a sense, though, he also addresses Kendrick. And there's some hypocrisy, I think, again there, I would say. Right? Because he's talking about the bots and digging up dirt, social media. But Drake did that same shit, though. Especially the digging up dirt and, like, social media, because Drake was posting his Kendrick Lamar's manager. Like, it was like personal photos, and he obviously came at the wife. Well, not the wife, but the girlfriend. I think that Drake and Kendrick might never be friends. Like, I really had hope. I'm like, damn, these guys might be cool. But these guys, him saying this just gives me the vibe of, okay, this behind the scenes shit. Like, this whole, like, we thought, okay, is it promo? Is it marketing? Maybe they could be friends again. Everyone's gonna be cool. No, J. Cole's making it clear and evident. Like, this is not clickbait. This is not for a single. This is not gonna be a hit record. This is just me, like, openly penning this on paper. Like, yo, opening my heart. It's a diary. This is real. This is real. They're saying ain't no shade. It's just the truth. Yeah, I guess it's the truth. It's the truth. But I'm saying shade in the aspect chat. Like, I'm saying like, do you think that Cole spoke with Kendrick yet? Right? Like, are they texting? Are they friends? Like, they were friends before, but he said I would have lost a bro. I guess he's still his bro, and I would have gained a foe. All for what? Just to attain more props from the strangers who don't got a clue what I've been aiming for? So he's like, yo, I want to be bigger. What are you aiming for? You want to be bigger, but then you want to do the fall off. Are you going to retire? You said you kind of want to retire. I don't know. But maybe he wants to get into movies. He didn't want to do maybe basketball again. He could do so much. J. Cole is basically tapped into like 10% of his potential as far as marketability, everything he's done. The guy just be chilling, wearing sweats, wearing $10 shirts, $10 pants, $50 shoes. He just be giving free shoes. He only wears his own shoes. He chills, right? But yeah, no, take Kate out. Gonna take that as shade. This is gonna be interesting, right? My favorite line here was, I understand the thirst of being first that made them both swing, protecting legacies so lines get crossed, perhaps regrettably. So he's saying that Drake and Kendrick Lamar regret the lines. He's assuming, he's like, you guys have to regret the lines you passed, right? Kendrick Lamar calling Drake a PDF file, no evidence. Drake literally saying, telling the fans, hey, Kendrick Lamar beats his wife with no evidence. But then I don't think there's much credence to the Kendrick narrative, because Kendrick's not going to have... Kendrick just put Not Like Us into the Super Bowl. I mean, into the fucking Grammys. And he's probably going to perform at the Super Bowl. So I don't think, does he regret it? I don't think Kendrick regrets much. I don't think Kendrick gives a fuck. I ain't gonna lie. Kendrick does not give a fuck. If Kendrick gave a fuck, he has a horrible way of showing it. Does not feel like he gives he regrets this shit. Right? Drake might, because Drake's spiraling, talking about he has no more friends, unfollowing people. It's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? And he also obviously took the L. I doubt he wanted to take the L. Right? People lie, numbers don't. What's the chat talking about? My friends, then he goes, my friends went to war. I walked away with all their blood on me. He walked away with all their blood, because he had blood from both sides, right? He had the Kendrick gripe, like, damn, I dropped that song dissing you. I feel bad. I didn't mean to drop that song. I mean, delete the song. Let's not forget that. J. Cole literally dropped a project that same weekend at Dreamville Fest called Might Delete Later, where he dissed Kendrick Lamar on 7-Minute Drill, and then he deleted the song. J. Cole was the first rapper in the history of rap to delete a diss record. It was never seen before. But again, J. Cole, I believe, is the most human rapper of all time. Like, literally. Like, this guy wears his heart on his sleeve. He is just him. He's nobody else. He is J. Cole. To the point that he's at his own detriment, because he became himself during a beef after realizing, I'm not that person, I'm me. And then we all shitted on him for it, right? It's the irony. And now he's back. Some will discredit me, try to wipe away my pedigree, but please find a nigga that's out rapping this incredibly. And again, he's like, yo, I'm still him. Like, you guys, I might not be top 1, top 2, but I'm still top 3. He's not shitting on Kendrick or Drake in that line. He's just saying, like, yo, I still fucking rap really good. And guess what? He really does. Every fucking feature. Unsending a message type ass. The people calling him pussy. Yeah, I don't think J. Cole's dumb. I don't think J. Cole's soft. I think he was just strategic. It was strategic. My dog texted me. I share the words he said to me. If you refuse to shoot a gun, don't mean the gun ain't deadly. I guess in that metaphor, hypothetically, the gun is me. So if you replace the gun with J. Cole, if you refuse to shoot a gun, that don't mean the gun is deadly. So he's saying that even though he didn't take a stand in the beef after, it still had impact. He said, guess a gun ain't what I'm trying to be. Damn, this is a deep line. I really don't get this. There's so many different ways you can interpret this. Because if he's not trying to be the gun, he did drop that song. Or maybe that's him putting the gun away, right? Pulling the gun out. They striped me of my spot. Now I'm finally free. Strip me of my spot. They say I'm picking sides. Don't you lie on me. Fuck all the narratives. Tapping back into your magic pen is what's imperative. Screaming to find more emotions to touch. Something inside open you. And this is dope, right? This is what I want all you all to remember. We enjoy this beef. It's extremely entertaining. But guess what? He's not wrong here. It's not for beefing. Rapping is for speaking our thoughts, pushing ourselves, reaching the charts, reaching our minds, reaching your minds, deep in your heart, screaming to find emotions to touch, something inside to open you up, help you cope with rough times and shit. I'm sending love because we ain't promised shit. Yeah, this is real. He's talking to us, all of us. This is an open letter to the rap game, an open letter to the haters, an open letter to Drake directly. He didn't mention Kendrick Lamar. J. Cole did not mention Kendrick Lamar's name. But the friend or foe, enemy, I think that was line. He's obviously rapping about Kendrick. But he didn't mention Kendrick. He mentioned Drake by name. Right? I hope that Drake and, Cole, I'm pretty sure they'll figure it out. Drake got to stop with this whole, you got nobody in the game that loves you, whatever, bro. You guys are grown as men also. Just give each other a call. I feel like this could mean something, though. Again, maybe J. Cole's reaching out to Drake and Drake's dubbing him. And for updated news, Drake did like this post. J. Cole posted this song on Instagram and Drake liked it. Does that mean anything? I think so. He heard the song at least. He heard the song. Yeah. What has become entertainment for all of us has become something that has ruined relationships, friendships, maybe forever. That's the fucked up part about it, where people's real lives are being affected, right? People's lives are being affected, and I blame everyone. I blame the artists themselves for choosing to go below the belt, and also the fans, for riling shit up. Is going to fuel these artists to go crazy. But would you give more, is it equal or is it more of a fault to the artists? Because you can ignore the fans and you do your own thing, right? Is it more of a fault to the artists? And at the same time, if Drake and Kendrick call a truce, a lot of change would happen. But it might be detrimental to, let's say, Kendrick, because Kendrick still has the Grammy nomination. Kendrick still has the Super Bowl. Is he not going to perform that song? You know what I'm saying? Drake does not perform back-to-back out of respect to Meek Mill. He's friends with Meek Mill now. Would we see that from Kendrick? I don't think so, guys. I don't think so. You think it's equal? Shout out to my boy Chris, always tapping in. Appreciate your support, Chris, in the live chat. The fans gassing it, making stuff up. Yeah, they are at fault too. Yeah, but I don't know. Because we pay attention to this shit. I look at the comments. I look at you guys. I partake, share my opinion, entertain. Are Kendrick and Drake doing the same? I don't know. One can assume, but maybe not. Especially Kendrick. I feel like he's so disconnected. But then these guys are also strategic. They at least have someone fucking checking shit out for them, if not them. Yeah, no. Absurd times where the fake get toted as wise. I can see hate in both eyes, the line struggle. One thing's for this is a dope line too, right? One thing's for sure that I've matured from my first rhyme. I learned long ago you can't please them all, and it hurts trying. You can't please everybody. The Kendrick Lamar song, like can't please everybody. Can't please everybody. Yeah. Yeah, this is dope, bro. I'll tell you this much. If we rap these same bars, though, on like a more upbeat beat, take heed to some shit, make it like an anthem, woo, might be the biggest song of the year. But that's not what he was trying to do. Obviously. He was just trying to fucking make you guys listen to what the fuck he's saying. And I think he did it. I think the objective was met. He accomplished what he wanted to do. And there we have it. There we have it. You guys want rap back? Yeah. You guys want rap back? This is rap. If we want to support good music and we want to support lyrics and we want to support positivity, authenticity, that's this. That's this. Right? But again, you can't please everyone, because if J. Cole dropped a song saying fuck Kendrick, fuck Drake, you're not responding to my text, Drake, fuck you, people will be like, oh, whoa, whoa. Be hyped to that shit too. It's like, I like this though. I think it's amazing. J. Cole's the best when he's dropping. J. Cole is the most human rapper of all time. Yeah, you're right, Sat. Shout out to Sat in the chat. I want the fall off now. Now it's gonna come from this. Are we gonna get a Drake response to this? Are we gonna get a Kendrick Lamar response to this? Are we gonna get an album? J. Cole. We want the J. Cole album. Is the J. Cole album coming? We might not. It might not. Is it ever gonna happen? It might not. What's gonna happen? Love you all. How long did I go for? I don't want to go too long. Yes, more enough. An hour? Yeah, you guys got more enough. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Be safe. Enjoy your night. This has been crazy. I'm super excited. Subscribe. Comment down below. Thank you for joining the live stream. If you're watching this after, I'll make sure to put some timestamps for you all. Let's get back to the music, guys. I want, enough with the bullshit, stands versus stands. Let's get back to the music. Let's get back to the love. I gotta go drop my son off at school tomorrow morning. Let me get off of this. Love you all. Appreciate you all.